Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are going to be doing an Andre Drummond Charlotte Hornets rebuild. So this is the big time rumor going on right now. So there's really two ways to look at this. One way is that the Charlotte Hornets are simply going to try to sign Andre Drummond in free agency, and another way is getting him via trade. So there is a lot of people out there saying, like, why would the Charlotte Hornets give up assets to get Andre Drummond if they can just wait until the NBA offseason to do so? Well, one reasoning is because they kind of want to try and make like that 8th playoff spot push. So, getting Andre Drummond on this team right now allows them to do that. But also you get his bird rights, which will go a long way in trying to retain him to get him on the team, in the long term of things, right, man? So yes, we are going to do the traded version of it just because I wanted to see how he would do on this team this season. And now keep in mind, man, I'm a Detroit Pistons fan. We all know that. So the trade that I did, I'm not even a fan of it, man. I'm not a fan of it. But straight up, it's realistic if you ask me, because the Hornets are not going to give up that many assets. So it's one of those situations where the Pistons, really their biggest asset is not giving a max contract to a guy that has really proven he can't really lead this team to great success. I love Drummond, puts up great numbers, but the Pistons probably, if he ends up walking away or whatever, however this may end up happening, they just need a new direction with things, man. So this is the trade. I know Piston fans are probably going to cringe at it. I did when I accepted it. Andre Drummond in exchange for Cody Zeller and a future first-round pick. Now, Charlotte Hornet fans might go up and say that, okay, well, that's a little bit too much. But keep in mind, man, like, this is based off of them wanting to get the bird rights and also trying to make a playoff push this season. The reason I did this trade is simply because Cody Zeller helps makes the contract work. I'm pretty sure he's an expiring deal, so, he could either go back to the Hornets next season if he wants to, or re-sign with the Pistons, but, they don't really need Cody Zeller anymore now that they have Andre Drummond. And then, of course, it wouldn't be like this year's or it would not be this year's first-round pick, just because if the Hornets don't make the playoffs, they don't want to give up a lottery, pick. So, I assumed a future pick probably made the most sense, and then I tossed in a second-round pick just to be nice out there to my Detroit Pistons, but, that might not be included either. So, I thought overall, the trade, it made sense to me, and that's as somebody that, is getting Cody Zeller instead of Andre Drummond. So, hopefully, Hornet fans agree with me to some extent. Let me know in the comment section below, what trade would you guys do if you were the GM of the Charlotte Hornets? Or are you just waiting till the NBA offseason hoping that things go best there? Because there is value to getting a guy on your team a little bit earlier, just because, they get comfortable where maybe if they didn't give him ahead of time, maybe Andre Drummond doesn't really consider the Charlotte Hornets in the actual offseason of things. So, I don't know. It's kind of interesting to think about. But looking at the team with Andre Drummond, we're looking at Devontae Graham, Malik Monk, Nicholas Batum, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and Andre Drummond. Is Drummond going to make this team absolutely amazing? No, but I think he fits in with the long-term plan. He is only 26 years of age. We all know what he's all about this season, man, averaging 19 points, 17 rebounds, 3 assists, playing some great defense, and really being on a new team like this. Who knows, man? I feel like this Hornets team, especially this season, they have been a lot better than the Detroit Pistons. Like, they have better options around Drummond at this point, man. So, yeah, you got Devontae Graham, who's playing absolutely amazing basketball. He's actually in the running for most improved player, if you ask me. So, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. You got Terry Rozier, who's also playing some great basketball, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. I just hope the Pistons don't trade for Terry Rozier. Nothing against the guy. I'm just kind of done with the whole middle-of-the-road point guard thing like we've been doing with Reggie Jackson for the past few years. I feel like it'd be that same type of situation where, yeah, we'll put up numbers, but is that really who you want leading your team? I do like these two guys together, though. You still got Myles Bridges. You got 13 points, 5 rebounds. Then you got PJ Washington, who I think would excel greatly playing next to Andre Drummond. Big-time stretch 4, one of the best three-point shooters in the entire NBA, and we're saying that his rookie season, he's shooting 49% from 3, so him alongside Drummond, that's literally like a match made in heaven. That's why Blake Griffin was able to be such a great three-point shooter last year, because he just knows that, Drummond's going to operate on the inside. So PJ doing his thing out there, going to be absolutely great. You got Malik Monk at about 11 points, Dwayne Bacon, all these guys playing serviceable basketball, which has led them to a 6-10 record, which is fine, man. It's like, they're doing better than what I thought they were going to do, so you got to give them that at least. But yes, the long-term plan of this rebuild pretty much is going to be like Drummond's a rebuilding piece. I'd like to get one more star on this team and maybe try to develop some of the other players. So yeah, this season we're not going to do too much with things just because I want to see how this team would actually do, in a full-on simulation. So we got Devontae Graham. He's going to start. We got Malik Monk. I think Batum is a player option. So after this season, I'm going to try to trade him away. But no, I definitely want to start PJ Washington over Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Just kind of want to get the minutes out there. And pretty much same song and dance with Myles Bridges. Like, I want him playing over Batum because Bridges is part of the long-term plan. So we'll get him at about, 28 minutes. A lot of these guys going to be kind of sharing minutes out there for the most part. We'll probably go with a 9-man rotation. And just kind of see who really excels for us. So Devontae actually wound up playing quite a bit, about 33. Drummond at 37 looks cool. Get you right there. And yeah, we should be pretty much good to go here, guys. As far as this, yeah, I'm not going to worry about the scoring options this season. I'll just let them play how they've been playing and see how Drummond fits in. But no, man, I'm going to go ahead and simulate the rest of this season. Then we're going to get to the offseason, try to get some more pieces on this team. Because real quick, too, I do want to look at the salary cap table. So yeah, Drummond actually has a player option. I don't think he's going to accept. I think he normally declines in this game. And then Batum, we can trade him away. That would free up a lot of money. And then pretty much everybody else is either on like expiring deals. Like, we're finally at the end of this term of all like these not so great contract players that have made the Charlotte Hornets not very good for the past few years. But like, yeah, like the young bloods, I mean, Myles, PJ Monk, like those guys are still on really good contracts. So in theory, we should be able to afford another pretty damn solid player. Devontae Graham, what's his contract situation? Okay, so he still has... He has a team option, so we're going to get him back for $1.66 million next year, man. All right, let's go ahead and simulate the season, see what happens, see if they can make the playoffs. If they do, cool. If not, that's fine too. We'll just get ourselves a lottery pick. Okay, so we are at the end of the regular season. This team just, like, completely shocked me, man. Sometimes that's how it is with the simulation of these games, and you just, like, insert a player, and for whatever reason, in, like, the coding of the game, they're just perfect for their team, guys. 57 wins. 57 freaking wins. I was expecting like maybe like 40, 41. I gotta see what type of numbers Drummond put up. Maybe he's typically good in these simulations. Lost to the 76ers, who look like they're still the #1 seed. But no, this bumped the Charlotte Hornets to a top seed. So I gotta see what these numbers are all about. We got the All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third teams looking like that. Drummond making it. So yeah, it says right there, guys, paint beast. He's a paint beast. Also, all defensive first. So it's really showing just like what type of season he's having. It's just the Pistons aren't really doing great. So yeah, second seed in the Eastern Conference. Damn, y'all might want to get him sooner rather than later then. Let's go to these player stats. Drummond at 19 points, 19 rebounds, got about 2 steals, 2 blocks per game. This is what I'm loving about this team though, guys. Myles Bridges put him in the starting lineup, 17 points. He played fantastic off of Drummond. But look at the scoring, guys. Like nobody's really killing it. But everybody's kind of killing it in their own way. Devontae Graham, Terry Rozier continue to be one of the best backcourt tandems in the entire league. Malik Monk really finally starting to come in his own in the league. PJ Washington, numbers down about 12.6 rebounds per game. Shot 49% from 3, but he definitely has to start shooting more. He only shot 0.6 attempts once Drummond came on here, so that's kind of weird. 2K has him listed as like a stretch forward, but he didn't really shoot any three-pointers, so maybe he's shooting those long twos like Carmelo Anthony. I don't really know, but this definitely gives me hope for actually maybe winning a championship this rebuild, because my mindset was I was going to go into this, and maybe I would have gotten close. Damn, this first season, we might get it done. Who knows? There's no way the Charlotte Hornets win with Andre Drummond this first season. No way that can happen, but we're taking care of business, man. 4-1 against the Toronto Raptors. I swear, if we win this championship this first season, we got 25 points, 7 assists for Devontae Graham, 24 and 25 for Drummond, 20 for Malik Monk. We also got an update required. Guys, give me 1 second. Okay, we're back at it. We now have the Brooklyn Nets, who, of course, don't have Kevin Durant. So, I mean, they upset the Boston Celtics. Simulate round trip, they do not also upset us. And 7-game series. So, close to an upset. But that's so weird saying Charlotte Hornets and upset in the same sentence. 28 and 27 for Drummond. He is murdering it in this damn Hornets offense. Like, there ain't no rhyme or reason to. He just simply is. Everybody's playing. And look at Myles Bridges, 23 and 7. Like, I was thinking, okay, like, what small forward can I get? Because I'm thinking maybe I'll use Myles Bridges off the bench for this video. No, he's playing like a damn star, guys. Playing like a star. All right, Milwaukee Bucks, simulate round. And look how quick that was, bro. 7 games. I went to 7 games. Milwaukee was up like 3-0, so we came back and fought. We now have the Houston Rockets in the NBA Finals. Joe, why are you doing this for Detroit, man? Come on, lead us to the finals. That's all I want. Let's see what Houston's been doing. 27 for Harden, 21 for Daniel House, 13 and 18 for Clint Capella. All right, here we go, man. I don't want to look. I want to look. Did we win? Did we win in the very first season, guys? Tell me we didn't win in the first damn season. Son of a bitch, we didn't win in the first season, bro. How will we lose by? James Harden, 26 points, 10 assists. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, lost to 4 games through. Damn, guys. We got that close. Hey, that's all right. Hopefully we can bring it back and do this again next season. Let's get to this off season, though. Staff signing, I don't even know what to do now. James, I mean, he's got B- offense, D defense, but he did really solid for this team. So I'm not going to fire a guy, you know, getting to the NBA Finals and losing in Game 7. Like, yes, I know the numbers aren't great, but he did a good job. So got to keep him around, right? Let's go to the NBA draft. I think this might be a good opportunity to hopefully trade away Nicholas Batum. Maybe we can toss in our first round pick with it, if it'll let me do that. Because I think he has to accept the player option, so I might not actually get that opportunity to do so. And yeah, it's not going to let me. But maybe like Cody Martin, who I think actually gets some PT on this team. We got the 26th pick. So yeah, maybe we should have just gave that to the Pistons. See what's offered up. Thaddeus Young would be kind of a cool pickup. Nice, like, defensive player, but part of me kind of just wants to wait and see. Ooh, Patrick Beverly, don't really need him for any reason, though. And just kind of, like, see what we can do in the offseason, as for, like, free agency-wise, instead of kind of committing to, like, a $13 million Thaddeus Young contract. Now, JJ Redick would be interesting, though. Have him as, like, our starting shooting guard, Malik Monk off the bench, just give some more floor spacing, like him with Devontae Graham at point guard. Of course, spacing the floor for Drummond even more, playing off him. That actually kind of sounds like a smart pickup, because I don't think this free agent class is very deep, and it's not really giving up too much, like a 26 pick and Cody Martin. We also get Nicolo Melli, who is a decent stretch big also. He probably won't play too much for us, but no, I actually like that trade a lot, because to me, it's no longer about, okay, what can we do now to build for the future? It's like, no, what can we do now to win now? Because this team, for whatever reason, is playing freaking off their minds. So, yeah. Okay, rookie signings. We got Aaron Wiggins. I still don't know if he's related to Andrew, but you was 69 overall. I don't got room for no 69 overalls. Drummond declined his player option. Wow, wouldn't that be a buzzkill? Which is, like, that's why I didn't want to, like, give him, like, a max contract before the video started, because that is a risk of this type of rebuild, is that Andre Drummond, like, there's no guarantee he actually signs long-term. But we are going to have to do what we can do to get him back. So, and that means probably giving him a max contract, because if we don't, somebody else will. All these guys, not really. Like, it's Dwayne Bacon I like. Kobe Simmons, yeah, I don't really need him for any reason, but no, I do like Dwayne Bacon, though. I also just like regular bacon. It's a very tasty treat. Ooh, come on, man. Do I have... Okay, I do have the bird rights to Drummond. Yeah, I can't risk giving him less than this. Have to give him the full max. And... You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, Andre Drummond. The New Orleans... Wow, that's actually a cool fit, man. Oh, my God. Okay, it's still moratorium period. We can still do this. Oh, my God. Did he really just... He's still there. He's still there. Okay, he's still there. So, he's not actually with the Pelicans now. Okay, let's... There's still a chance, man. Alrighty, I gotta trade away Nicholas Batum. Hopefully just for like a second round pick would be kind of nice. Or just somebody pretty damn cheap. There we go, future first. Sounds good to me. Just get him off the books. Now we can throw Andre Drummond that big contract again. Oh my God. I'm gonna give him no trade clause. Come on, Dre. Come on, Dre. Hey. Alright, we got Andre Drummond back. Just like that, man. That's why it's like the moratorium period. I see that happen, but I know sometimes, you know, things kind of happen where... Well, you kind of back out. What else we got going on here? Who else could we really use? We got a little money to afford out here. So, you got like an Enes Kanter. He would be kind of interesting. Jabari Parker would bring a nice scorer off the bench. Mirotic, you know, we know kind of what he's all about. Tristan Thompson, Enes Kanter. Yeah. Let me throw a contract to Jabari Parker. Nice young player, athletic. So, hopefully he can do something. There we go. Got him signed up. I got Kyle Korver. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, like, knows the system. I'll probably put him as like a small forward, though, like a backup small forward. There we go, got him signed. Anybody else that really just... Yeah, Bismack. Because I don't actually think we have a backup center, so Bismack might be our backup center now. Well, he was last season, but this season also. But yeah, man, not really too much else going on. I feel like JJ Redick was a big-time pickup for the squad. We brought back the team. We got Andre Drummond to the max contract. So let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so we are in the beginning of this regular season here. We got Devontae, JJ in the backcourt, Myles Bridges as small forward. PJ Washington, I checked, and he had a 3-point shooting tendency of 0. Which pretty much 2K thinks that this guy shoots 0 3-pointers. So I did that so he will actually shoot 3-pointers now. 2K is so stupid sometimes. So we got Drummond at center. Then we got our bench unit, which I absolutely love this bench mob right here. We got Terry, Jabari, Malik Monk, of course, and Bismack Biyombo for a 9-man rotation. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is there if we need him. But like I said, I like 8, 9-man rotations the best. Just so the starters can get some solid minutes. But no, man, let's go to the proficiency. And we got a balanced system with James Borrego still. That seemed to work out pretty nicely for us last year. Let's see if anything's better than that. And 7 seconds is 3.5, so help us get some shots up at least. Yeah, let's go with that, man. We got a pretty athletic team for the most part. Sorry, JJ Redick, but you can shoot, so, you know, you can just shoot from gym range or whatever, so you don't really got to run all that much. Yeah, I think that's about it. Not too much else going on. The way things went last year, we could win a championship this year, or maybe things go backwards and we are like a 40-win team, because 2K likes to do that sometimes. So let's go ahead and simulate the second one, see how Andre Drummond and the Charlotte Hornets can do. Okay, so we are at the end of the regular season, and honestly, the team did take a step back. We are at 48-33, which is still fine. That's actually the record I would kind of closer expect anyway, so I'm not really upset about it. So 49 wins on the season. Giannis MVP, RJ Hampton Rookie of the Year, Boogie Cousins 6th man on the Raptors, Doc Rivers Coach of the Year. Okay. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. So it looks like maybe Drummond probably took a step back a bit. You got that, you know, he was in that contract season, got that Supermax, like, all right, I can kind of chill now. But no, we are the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference, so we can see what we can do with that. Let's go to these player stats on the year. So this time we got Myles Bridges as the leading scorer at 19 points, 5 rebounds per game. JJ Redick at 16 points. Drummond's still really good numbers. 16, 16, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Devontae, I think his numbers are down a little bit, but not like 2, but no, his assists are up though, so that's good. PJ Washington shot 43% from 3. I'm curious how many attempts he actually took now. Okay, yeah, took about 6 per game, which is a lot more realistic for him than 0.6 per game. Malik Monk, Jabari Parker. Once again, like the story of this team was just balance across the boards. That's really the best way to put it. Let's see what we can do with these playoffs. So first round, we got the Washington Wizards. So John Wall is now back and healthy. Simulate round here. And we up 3-0, 4-0. Okay, simple enough. Bradley Beal, 27 points. Yo, what's on Maurice Wagner's rating now? He's 79 overall. Yeah, he definitely deserves that the way he's been playing as of late. But we got Myles Bridges, 36 points, 8 rebounds. I'm so happy I didn't like trade him away, because I totally considered it before I even started doing this video. But no, man, he's the real deal, it looks like, at least in virtual basketball world. Next up, we got the 8th seed Atlanta Hawks, who just beat the Brooklyn Nets. So, well, actually freaking swept them 4-0. Look at Tricky Trey, 15-13. Yikes. That's not really a team I really want to see now, but we'll see how we do, because Devontae Graham I don't think is really like known for defense, so Tricky Trey might just destroy us. Simulate round, and 3. Okay, no, we got 4-1. Looks like they didn't really have much more left in the tank after that. Myles, 30 points, 22 for PJ, 21 for Malik Monk. We got Trey dropping the 29 and 11 on 11 for 22 shooting. Next up, we got the Philadelphia 76ers, who are having their way pretty much with any team they come across. Simulate round here, and there we go. We lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's check out the closeout game. 20 points for PJ Washington, 43, 18, and 5 for Joel Embiid. You know, he's got that real estate in Andre Drummond's head. Fact of the matter, simulate this last thing here, see what happens. But yeah, we got the Lakers win the NBA championship. Okay, let's do another season, guys. You know what, man? It's Saturday, guys. It's Saturday. Let's do another damn season. What am I thinking here? I was about to end it. Hell no, man. 3-season rebuild. Let's get it. Staff signing. Definitely, probably, most, yeah, well, I'm going to get a new head coach. Get a new head coach. So let's fire him. I would like to get probably just a good balanced coach, because that's kind of what worked for us that first season. Like, D'Antoni is good at 7-second, but as we can see, we had less wins with the 7-second offense. So yeah, balance probably the way to go. Trent Pedersen has A offense, B- defense. Might be the move. Unless we got something a bit more balanced out there, but not really. Benjamin Walker's not looking too bad. He's got the A defense. Let's actually go with that. I feel like that's how this team gets to the next level, is via defense, because like the offense is there. All these guys are shooting great. So if he can get us balling in the defensive category, everything will be Gucci, as the kids would say. I don't know if the kids say that. Let's go to rookie signing. Not going to worry too much about the draft this time around. Yeah, we had the 19th. We got Cam McKinney, 66 overall. Look at bitch ass, bro. You got 66 overall, man. Oh my God. Okay. Maybe it was a second. Maybe it was a second round pick. I just didn't notice. Myles Bridges, bring him back. PJ, Caleb Martin. Yup, you guys can all come back. Devontae. Oh yeah, Devontae Graham. We got to get him on check now. Jalen McDaniels, Robert Franks, Malik Monk. So definitely want to get those two backcourt players back. He wants about $20 million. He's restricted. I think he definitely deserves that. So he might get offered a bit more by another team, but hopefully not. Let's get Malik Monk back on the team, who potentially could be a full-time starter now. JJ Redick is now a free agent. We do not have bird rights to him, but I do think we can, get some other shooters on the team if needed. So yeah, Devontae, Malik. They are back. And I think I can still afford to bring JJ back, possibly. Although I still think I might just go with Malik Monk as the starter now. I just think he kind of deserves it. So, all right, you've got those guys signed back up. Anybody else I really want to go for? I would get Batum on the $6 million deal. Like, yes, on the bitch-ass contract, he's not great. But this year we won, this is the year we won, like, the 60-plus games or whatever, or 57, whatever it was. He averaged 15 points for us, man. So, had a decent season out of Atlanta. But for $6 million for our backup small forward, yeah, I'll do that. I will definitely do that. But that's all I pretty much got. Let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season and get this lineup in check, man. Okay, so this is the team going into the third and final season. I decided to stick with JJ Redick as the starting shooting guard of this team. I like how he's wearing the number 30 like he's Steph Curry. Three-point shooting wise, yeah, you're pretty damn good, so it's all good. That's per 36 I'm looking at right there. I was about to say, he averaged how many points? Okay, last year he was at 16 points. So yeah, we should definitely keep him starting on the squad. Myles Bridges got a huge bump in minutes. He's going to be at 35 minutes per game. I do think that him being the leading scorer last year with not playing that many minutes, he could really take even a bigger jump this year. Drummond getting 35 per game. And of course, here is the bench. I'm going with the 10-man rotation this time just because I do want to get Batum a few minutes out there as a scorer for us. Assist efficiency. Got the balance system, Benjamin Walker. Let's go ahead, man, and simulate this third season. Hopefully get back to those playoffs. Hopefully get a good seed. And hopefully win that championship. Okay, so roughly the same record as last year. We did get the 50-win mark, I think, last year. We had 49, so that's definitely a good thing. Last game here against 76ers. They are now down to only 42 wins, I just saw. So, for whatever reason, they actually fell off a little bit. But yeah, see, we got Drummond making it this time. Nope, did not make it this year either. Made it that first year, man. That was our best season. The very first one. That was the one I least expected us to do well in. Once again, we are the 4th seed. So, I'm expecting probably to lose like Eastern Conference Finals. We got Myles Bridges at 22 points, so upped his scoring. Rebounds down a little bit, but nothing of concern. He upped his efficiency a lot too, so that is the important thing. Drummond, great numbers. Devontae Graham, PJ Washington. How do you shoot the three this year? 45%. This guy is literally like the Steph Curry of power forwards, apparently, by the look of things. Alrighty. Here we go, Atlanta Hawks, simulate round. They upset the Brooklyn Nets last year, so hopefully they don't do the same to us in this first round. And yup, it looks like they might. Hey, no, they didn't. Okay, we got them in 7 games. Made me a little nervous. Made me a little nervous. Here we go, next round. Milwaukee Bucks, number 1 seed. Simulate rounds. Come on. Oh, damn. Oh, shit, bro. Wow, we wrecked them. Brooklyn Nets, simulate rounds. We're in the NBA Finals against the 8th seed Los Angeles Clippers. How the hell are they an 8th seed unless they no longer have Kawhi or Paul George? They got Kawhi, so you already should not be a 6th seed because you got CJ McCollum now, but no Paul George. Okay, simulate round. Let's see what happens. There we go, guys. What a beautiful way to end this video. Andre Drummond, Finals MVP for the Charlotte Hornets. As a Piston fan, I'm okay with it. I'm ready to move on. This team's been stuck in mediocrity. Drummond's a lot of fun to watch. He's just not what the Pistons need. So maybe a team like the Charlotte Hornets could better utilize his skill set and build around him better. And we'll just all move on with our days.